Child, what's poppin' T-Sebs and T-Squad? So, girl, no, I'm not coming on camera, girl. It is 9:20 in the morning. All right, I still got my hair tied up in my silk wrap or whatever the case may be, girl. Like, ain't nothing set. I ain't got nothing done, child. My water all the way over there. Why is it? Jesus Christ. Like, girl, I'm all discombobulated this morning. It took me a long time to get my situation to get straight. I think something going on with StreamYard. She moving slow. But anyway, girl, we ain't here to talk about that because I already know y'all see the title and I already know y'all ready to get the tea. So, girl, apparently, um it's a new woman that's being reviewed. Now, first and foremost, this is all 1010% alleged. All right, this is all alleged, so I don't want nobody going around there saying I said any of this is true, because I don't know. This comes from original straight no chaser, another quote unquote source, then came out speaking about a friend. And like, listen, whoever runs the sad chick PR situation, that's who y'all need to be making a damn petition for, in my opinion, because I'm still confused as to why, when, and how sad chicks get spokespeople and a press secretary and somebody to speak up for them. At this point, I'm really starting to believe that there is no source. All right. At this point, I'm really starting to believe that no shade, hubbing, no shade, but I'm really starting to believe that these women are the women that's coming out and saying something, because this is the third damn time we done had another hoe coming out here telling the other whole story. That don't make no sense to me, and y'all can't make it make sense to me. At this point, I believe it's these girls, but we're just gonna move on from there. So this is a lot, so just bear with me, y'all, and hopefully we'll get through it. And I'm reading it the way Miss Girl texted, so I don't want nothing from the peanut gallery. So it says, "Hey girl, keep me anonymous." I mean, it says it and it's spelled the same way. Never mind, leave it alone. So Tisha's stylist name is Mariel, who is very close with Marsau, like brothers and sisters. But Mariel's friend Tarnell, who is from St. Louis and gives them the clothes to style Tisha for her online boutique, is messing around with Marsau. So Miss Girl went and looked it up on Instagram, and come to find out, child, um, that's who they say it is, allegedly. That's Miss Girl down there. So it says Tarnell's name is your favorite chemist on Instagram. Her, Mario, and Marceau all went to AAMU together. Tisha kind of thinks she is, but she's not sure. That's why she stays on Traynell's, I said Tarnell, Traynell, excuse me, Traynell page, always commenting and stuff just to keep tabs. Look into that though. So that's the girl. She is AAMU alum. She is a chemist. She is a AKA. She is a fashion consultant. She's the owner of the online boutique. And there you see my sister wife, followed by Letitia Scott. Your raggedy tad AKA. See, I was telling people about the AKAs, but whenever I said anything about it, people tried to shut me up and told me that won't nice and that won't right and that won't this and that won't that. So we're gonna move on. I ain't got time. So it says, so she responds and says, "Hey, boo, you safe here. I appreciate you sending over this information and thinking of me. Woo, child. I will surely look into everything. Thank you." So then she responds and says, "T always in the A when Traynell is in the A. Check the March dates." And she meant to say Marceau. So this is recent. And this was, I guess, some proof of date, because this was the guy's trip, and you're about to see what I mean in a second. Look at this.
Tonight. Hey, look, it's going down tonight where we are. We out here in Atlanta. We having a good time. Man, walk them through this book. Walk them through it. Walk them through it. Hey, y'all got about 25, 35 minutes? Hey, so look, I leased a house out in Atlanta for this wine lunch. So, the guys and I, it's like a guys trip. We revisiting Atlanta. I know y'all saw that picture Marsau posted. Oh, he threw his brother Maurice under the bus.
We had press with us. We didn't know that though.
So you guys, if y'all looked at the top of the date was March 1st when they went on the gas trip. Now this is gas trip circa 2022. All right. This was his wine launch and all of that. That's when this is. So apparently, if y'all look at the date, this is where Miss Girl was allegedly March, but this was March 2nd. So that was taken March 1st. She took this March 2nd. And this is the lady. Your favorite chemist, be his peace because I'm his problem. Hashtag baby birthday girl. Hashtag Atlanta. Hashtag Pisces. Yes, God. Make way for the Pisces. Hey, come through for the Pisces out. Okay. And she's wearing a jumpsuit and it's in her collection, and the shoes and the bags are YSL. And it's I don't know, but again, all of this is alleged, and we moving right on the head along, girl. Moving on, girl. Move on. So it says, girl, that's wild. So if she thinks they're possibly messing around, why the hell did Tisha hire her? So she responds and says, Tisha didn't hire her. She hired Mariel, and Mariel gets the clothes from Traynell. But I meant to say Marsau and Traynell are always in the A together. Now, this is what kind of got me like if I did, I still have some. Well, listen, look, hubsters, okay, because that's clearly you and that and Miss Mama's in the picture. Both of y'all are AAMU alum. She aka you a Q. You took a picture with that woman. She posted it on her page. And it says at the bottom, your favorite chemist, Alabama A&M University homecoming tailgate. Some of my faves. That's you, Miss Girl. And that's you, Hubin. That is you. So, Hubin, you can't say you don't know this lady. Because what are the odds of she just happened to be there? She took this picture, and then months later, you know what I'm saying? She now wants to come out with. I don't know. It just don't make you look good, Hubin. That's all I'm gonna say. If I had doubts, and this is another thing. Y'all look at the two clothes as I read. So it says, yes. Look at how Tisha has changed her style. Marsau has a type. If he ever was to leave Tisha, it would be a woman who is established like him and who has one or no kids. Traynell has a chemist here and all. Is a chemist here and all. I'm more the church. That's what she meant to say. In St. Louis at one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies. Okay, so what she was trying to say is her friend Traynell is a chemist here in St. Louis at one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies. Got it. She has her own boutique and does that as well. She is a flashy and cute girl. So as you can see, this is the dress right here. Now, this is this ugly, tired ass. Like, girl, it would be a harlot to come up with some bullshit like this because I hate to tell you, sis, but when I saw my sister wife in that, I absolutely gagged. I hated it. I felt like it should have been on a coffin cover somewhere, down to one of these funeral homes or something, child. Like, it was just god awful. Like, leave it to a harlot to let that be a style. But whatever, girl, we moving on. So then it says, girl, I noticed she's wearing exactly what Traynell is wearing. Now, that is weird as hell. So she says, exactly. Buying her stuff from her boutique is one thing, but actually wearing your hair and clothes like her is about her thing. So she says Tisha has big copycat vibes. I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all heard that, get off. Tisha has big copycat vibes. It's like she doesn't think something else is hot until someone puts it in her face. I've seen her steal ideas firsthand. And she says, here's the thing. T is the typical good girl that comes from money. Traynell is a typical good girl that comes from money. All of her ex are street dudes except her daughter's dad. So this the girl telling all her quote unquote friend business. So it says, I seen she said the hood niggas love her, LOL. She says, so you have to furnish her lifestyle. Being that Marsau is now on TV, baby, this is the moment T been waiting on. The spotlight don't matter. The spotlight don't matter how she gets it as long as she gets it. So in the picture, it says, you know, your favorite chemist, whatever, whatever. And it says being pretty is just the plus. And then she put the pink and green hearts or whatever the case may be. I told y'all they some scheming ass. I told y'all. But whatever, I guess y'all will listen to me now. Moving on. So it says, never been in a relationship where she is the main. My friend, my friend, my friend has a lot of insecurities. Oh, the God. So she says, woo child. So she wants to be known. Girl, this shit here finna cause a riot. Do you think she'll do an interview? Girl, how you gonna get up here and read your friend like that? Anyway, so she so she says, so she says, yes, we do, but my friend don't have to be this. She chooses to be the other woman. She gets a kick out of it. Damn. So basically, she's been done dirty so many times. She's just like, fuck it. I'll be the sad. I'll be the sad, get what I want, and I deal with the heartbreak. So she says she wouldn't dare fuck with him back then, but now with the question marks. Um, she said, we all have our insecurities as women, so I understand that, but child, this shit here finna get messy. So then she says, so that's when I went back to that. So my bad. I had that in the wrong spot. Oh, well, it all means the same. So she says, child is messy, but fact check me. I'm sure you'll see what I'm saying is facts. So she said, girl, so many typos, my big ass fingers. And then she responded, you'll be okay, boo. Don't worry about that. Now, one thing that got me kind of wondering about whether this is actually a friend or one of the girls is because she mentioned her big ass fingers and she had a lot of typos. Now, remind y'all, Ariana already said he fucked with a bunch of linebackers. So is them linebacker fingers, and that's why. But I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Another thing that's kind of making this not look so good is because back in 2019, Melodrama, being messy as she is, did make this tweet back in 2019 that says, would it be messed up to have your mistress of 2 years do your wife's hair? That's some low down ish now, isn't it? Don't throw rocks that you can't face the return of, then call and ask her, can she come do it at the house? Hashtag not cool. Now, if y'all go back to the tea talk that I did a year ago, probably before that, y'all remember when it came out about Marsau was messing around with her hairdresser that was Martell's cousin? That's what Melodrama was talking about. I mean, I'm just saying, Melodrama, that make you look dirty too, bitch, because that was way back in 2019 that you've been known that, and you did what I said you was doing, dropping little nuggets and dropping little hints, but you won't coming out and really telling Letitia what it was that you knew. And the whole time you knew, ain't no way you did not know, being the fact that you was married to Leisure Suit at the time, and that was his whole damn cousin. Whatever, child. I know the melodrama crew gonna come up under the comments to find some way to get that together, but I don't want to hear it. So original straight no chaser, being messy as she is, child, decided to go and hit up Miss Girl. So she came into the DMs and she says, hello, I would like to ask you a few questions when you have the time. Please reach out at your earliest convenience. So she says, hello, questions about what? So she says, good afternoon. I've had a few folks tell me that you're familiar with Marsau Scott. She hearted it, but she didn't say nothing. So then she says, anything you say will remain anonymous. She hearted it. She didn't say anything. So then she says, are the hearts confirmation that you're familiar with Marsau? And I believe she hearted it again, I believe, but she didn't come out and say anything. Like, she didn't come out and say, yeah, it's me, I've been with him, all of the rest of that stuff. She didn't give none of that. She was very much so tight-lipped. Lord have mercy, girl. That was a lot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and then I'm gonna just let it be ghost. At this point, I personally felt like the source are the girls. All right, because it's just funny to me at how it's always the person coming, oh, I want to be anonymous, oh, I want to be anonymous, or I want to be anonymous, and it's my friend going through this. It's my friend, my homegirl going through this, and my homegirl need to know her worth, and my homegirl need to do better. And I just feel like you need to do better and just mind your damn business and let your homegirl deal with this shit. So at this point, I just honestly feel like if any of this is true, I just feel like that's probably Miss Girl probably hitting her up from a burner account, you know what I'm saying, to get her story out there and to tell her story. And you know what I mean? And that's just what it is at this point. No shade, hubbing, but that's kind of how I feel, because it's obvious you know this woman, you've been around the company of this woman, and all of the rest of that. So much so she run around here calling you her fave. Bitch, y'all fucking. Let me tell you something. If you ever want to know anything like that, that right there is the way to prove it. She's sitting up there talking about something. Oh, I'm taking pics with my fave. Y'all fucking. Okay, y'all fucking. Like, that's just the way I feel. Like, why this other girl run around here calling you her fave? Who is this bitch? I ain't never met her, Marsau. Now, the other one, Lord, I'm telling all your business. Y'all know it. See, this is why he told me that this is a conflict of interest, and this is why he really don't like for me to do this. But it's just like, this is my job. This is what I got to do. This is what the people want. I mean, I got to be honest on how I feel, but you know, I don't want to be up here telling all the business, so I'm just gonna hush and I'm just gonna leave this up to the court of public opinion, honey. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this story, because to me, it's just a whole lot. Don't forget about the Love and Marriage Huntsville live review tonight, 9:15, 8:15 Central Time, directly after the episode. Make sure that y'all are there. The link is already out. It's posted on the channel. So definitely head there now. Drop your like and go on ahead and click that link to set your reminders. Is there anything else? Be sure to follow me on all the social media accounts that you all see here. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can also email me on the channel email address if you don't have an Instagram or something like that. But definitely make sure to follow me if you have any of these sites. And yeah, you guys, until tonight, my dear, I'll holla at y'all then, girl. Bye.